So this is the part 2 of what is yoga video, and we are going to delve a little deeper into what is yoga in terms of the intangible and tangible aspects that we discussed in the previous video. So because it's very important for us to understand before getting into something, we should understand the fundamentals of anything that we get into. Strangely and tragically, that is one aspect which we usually don't do in our daily lives, and that's what the problem is with our lives, that we assimilate everything which has been given to us rather than questioning that why it is so. Human mind is a very sophisticated software, and it needs persistent sharpening, and that sharpening of the mind comes with questioning, with constantly asking that is it correct, developing one's own standard, developing one's own balance, kasauti, and weighing whatever has been offered to you in that kasauti, in that balance, and then accepting it or digesting that fact. So that is why it's so important for us to understand the fundamentals of what we are going into, that is yoga. So first of all, let's understand all those tangible and intangible aspects of life, and why am I creating a separation out of them. It's just for the sake of understanding. There is clearly no separation between the tangible and intangible. The tangible arises out of intangible. Like a plant is in the seed form inside that small little shell. So would you consider a seed different from the plant? So that's how it is between the tangibility and intangibility. The problem with us is that we never delve or dive deeper into the intangible forms or the source of the tangibility which is existing in our lives. How we are, what is our personality, how we behave with ourselves, with other people, how we are in general, what is our world, who we are. So getting to the source of our own existence is going deeper into the understanding of intangibility of life, because life essentially is not separate from you, not separate from the tangible. So for example, currently I'm in a building, in a multi-story building, and there is a foundation to that building, and that foundation is not visible because it is under the ground. Does that mean that it's only the building and not the foundation? So intangible aspects of our life which are not perceivable by the mind, they are something like that. They are the foundation, they are the source of it, the source of the tangibility. This is where it comes from, it takes birth in. And why it's so important for us to understand this aspect in our life, because life essentially is like an iceberg. In people from medical community, they must be realizing and understanding that iceberg challenge that we used to study in community medicine, where you only see the tip of the iceberg, and there is a major bulk of the that ice chunk inside the water, which you are not able to see. In our lives is the similar situation, that the intangibility of life, which is the origin and source of all the tangibilities that you see, is that iceberg which is inside the water and you can't see, and that is the source. You only see the tip of it in forms of tangibility. And since you can't see the whole iceberg, it's very difficult to make a wise judgment or a wise decision based on the tip of the iceberg about your life. So when you see only the tip, you will always be mistaken that it's a small piece, and you make certain decisions based on that small little piece of information, but you totally miss out a big chunk of raw information which is under the water, and it's not perceivable by the mind. So that is why it's so important. Currently we are living our lives in a totally opposite direction. When you understand the intangibility in life, then the tangibility automatically streamlines, it flows, it doesn't hit a lot of bump. But when you go opposite, when you start living opposite, which we usually do, we are totally focused on the tangible, and we totally forget that where this tangibility and where all those things which are expressed are actually sourced from. What is the source? What is the origin of all those tangibility in our behavior, in our world, in our existence? That's where the problem lies. So we are living in an opposite direction. We are living with our hands down and legs up. So obviously life will become like a chaotic swirling soup, hot soup. And that is the reason why many people get this kind of a little bit of insight that why am I doing and what am I doing? But in most cases, we tend to push that feeling away. Why? Because it generates a certain sense of fear within us, a fear of unknown. Because we have never been told, we have never been given even that space in which we can understand the fundamentals of our life. We have never focused on that. Not in school, not in homes, not in colleges, not in jobs, in none of the world, none of the parts of the world. So when we don't understand that insight, we simply shun it away because it's not, it creates that kind of turbulence and restlessness within us. But that doesn't help in life, it doesn't smoothen your life. Before working on the intangibility, before understanding the intangibility, what lies beyond your perception of the mind, the tangibility can also not be understood. It's like when you take a blank canvas and you paint something, and then you paint on top of that painting, and then the third and the fourth painting it comes about, and then it keeps on happening. You're painting one on the top of other, and all those colors and everything is like a mess. It's all mixed up. There is no beauty remaining in it because there is no understanding of the canvas beneath it. Whatever we are doing, we are spilling colors, totally unaware, unconscious. So obviously, what is the end result? What is the outcome of those unconscious, unaware behavior patterns? You will not be able to understand them. This is the missing link in understanding of human psyche when we don't understand the intangibility within us. And here, yoga helps. So that is why I mentioned that yoga is a journey of, journey is also a kind of a defaulting word, but it's okay, we are going to use it for now. So it's a journey, you gain some understanding through tangibility of untangibility. Because now you have created so many layers of behavior patterns, like the example that I gave, that when you paint a picture, there are so many layers and layers of colors. So when you want to see the canvas, you have to remove the colors layers by layers because there are many layers. So that's what using the tangible tools of yoga come into picture. So when you do some specific postures, breathe in a certain way, or breathe mindfully, more importantly. When you breathe with awareness, when you do any sort of thing with awareness, it's like giving you the taste of that intangibility, that source, that origin of from where everything arises. So that is all for today, and I hope you got a little bit of understanding that what we are getting into, because it's very important to understand. See, transformation doesn't come if you just keep on doing certain thing with a certain goal in your mind. Here there is no goal. It's just to discover yourself, the intangibility within you more and more, more and more, more and more, and there is no end to it. So that's it for today, and take care. I hope you have a very nice, calm and peaceful switch into the 2021, and take care.